couldn't hold me back.
What is going on, guys? This is Influencing the Right Way with the Viking. As always, I got with me
Sarah Sloan.
What it do, girl?
Hey.
What it do, nephew? How are you doing?
I'm so good right now.
You look great right now.
Thank you.
That's a great
I got
outfit.
a little dress on.
You got moo-moo on. Is that what it is?
I think a move is a nightgown.
Oh, okay. Well, it's kind of the same.
Yeah.
No?
Sure.
Sure. All right, guys. This is Influencing the Right Way. What we do here is our goal is to raise the standard of the fitness industry.
Yes, sir.
We view what we do as important as being a medical doctor. We're out here trying to make people's lives as long, as healthy, and as happy as we possibly can. And the only way we're going to do that is if we take it as serious as a medical doctor does. Whatever their level of intensity is with what they do, that's how you have to view it. So what we want is that if you feel that same way, if you're the kind of trainer, if you're the kind of coach, if you're the kind of fitness instructor, if you're the kind of social media influencer in the fitness world that believes that what you do is that important, share it, show it, give it to other people, and let people know how important this is to you. Wear it as a badge of honor that you're out here trying to raise the standard.
Yep.
All right, let's get into it.
Yeah.
What are we going over today?
Well, so every episode, as you guys know, we really talk about a problem that you might be having, and we really make sure that we give you something tactical that you can start implementing like this second so you can start changing the results you're seeing.
Absolutely. So when we say tactical, I really want to be specific that what we mean is like, hey, I want you to walk away from every one of these podcasts like, oh, I got a nugget. Here's the thing. I'm going to go.
Action.
Here's an action. I'm going to go take it today. I'm going to apply it, and I'm going to reap the benefits immediately. And I mean start doing it immediately. What is it today that we're going to be trying to fix?
A lot of this is going to be more business side of things, which
Yep.
so I'm going to let you take the lead on that.
Yeah.
Because that's more your thing. Really the business side of creating a system that's going to generate more clientele, followers, whatever it might be, so you can grow and scale as a business.
Boom. Let's do it.
Boom.
Let's get nerdy today. Okay. So I'm going to come out. I'm going to clear the air. I'm going to state my intent about this. I'm going to let you know why exactly I'm doing this. In the fitness industry, and this is totally okay. I'm not calling anybody an idiot. What I'm going to say right here is that you can't be, or you're usually not right off the bat, a master of everything getting started, right? So you may be an incredible personal trainer. You may be an incredible coach. You may be a top-notch fitness influencer.
Yeah.
But I'm willing to bet that if you are really good at those things, you are probably not a mastermind in business, right? Now, I'm saying this because I know for a fact, at the time, years ago, I thought I was good at business. I really thought that I was like, had a handle on what I was doing. I knew supplementation, I knew fitness, I knew nutrition. And because I knew those things and was helping people and had a business,
Yeah,
just like if you're a personal trainer, right? You're your own business.
totally. There's a difference between having expertise in something and being a business owner in that field.
Two completely separate
Yeah,
things.
you can have both, but they do take different skill sets.
Exactly. And it took until then me seeking out multiple business coaches, getting mentors, trying different processes, and then learning the right and wrong way. And eventually, just in the same way, it took me years to get good at, fitness and nutrition. It took me years to get good at this. Still not even saying I'm great at it. But I think now with having not just ran and operated a business, but scaled a business, scaling it from an operation of one to many, that is where the real, that's where the shift is.
And I think that word scale is super important. So if you are a personal trainer or someone where you have your own maybe supplement brand and you haven't quite extended that to where you have more employees or people underneath you and then able to open up more branches, whatever it might be, this is perfect for a place for you to start.
Yep.
Start scaling your business from there. That way you can get to that point where it's a business, but also within your expertise.
Exactly. There's an analogy that I love. It just clicks with me every time, and it's going to do the exact same for you. Just because you like beer and you're a master at different IPAs and craft beers and know everything about them and where they're made, and you can tell me about the fruity tones in each one of them, doesn't mean you should open up a bar, right? Those aren't the same thing. A drunk in a bar is not the same. This means that you don't have the skill set to know how to operate a team of people, understand cash flows, understand marketing to get into the world of advertising the correct way, how to
Inventory.
do your inventory, taxes, all of those things, right? But no matter what, first getting started, you do have to have this. You have to be able to scale your marketing. And by scaling your marketing, I mean running a lead generation system. So most trainers, and you're probably going to know what I'm talking about, you are basically like out there fighting every day for new clients. And your system looks something like posting to social media, like kind of like meeting new people, maybe like going to different like workshops or something. And although all of those things individually are not bad, I want you to really take a step back and think about this. Is this me or is this not me? Are they a system? Could you do them blindly? Do they get done every single day?
Could you explain it to someone and then them do it?
Could you put it on autopilot?
Yeah.
Most likely you couldn't, right? And this is a big fall down. So in the previous podcast, we had talked about retaining and keeping all of your clients. You got to do that. Once you're good at your craft, so you are the technician, you can get in there, you can get people results, you can have a great product or service. Now, once that's done, we can turn the fire on. We can put gasoline on it. We can get going.
Bring me more people to do that with.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So let's get into some of the practical stuff of it.
So real quick, I'm going to go back. You said lead generation system. Explain to me exactly what that is.
Okay. Lead generation system would be some type of mechanism or process that you use that automatically gets people in front of you that are qualified to that are interested in that product or service that you are offering, that then allows you to give you your sales pitch, for lack of a better word.
Okay.
So that way you can turn them into a client.
Got it.
Right?
Okay.
All industries are different in the way that they do this, but there's a really good methodology for people that are in the fitness industry, specifically if you own a small gym, if you're a personal trainer, if you're working one-on-one with a person and you have a service, right? This is really meant for you. There's a million different ways to go about these processes, but I'm going to give you what is the most streamlined, effective way. You can create on Facebook/Instagram, because they are owned together, right? You can create your own ads that are
real businessy.
Real business stuff here. You got to set up a business account.
You can't go to the gym and do that.
I know. Okay, so you're going to set it up, right? You're going to get in your ads manager, right? So you got to set it up as a business, right? When you set up your ads manager, what you're going to do is you're going to go through, and it's going to walk you through step by step about finding the right type of customer and, what area they live in, what their interests are. And don't worry about all this. It doesn't matter too much. You're going to get it wrong anyway. And when I mean you're going to get it wrong, it's like, actually, that is like how marketing works. What we do is we start top of the funnel really big. We get as many people in as possible, and then we filter them down and we see who's the most qualified, right? So
Trial and error almost?
Trial and error.
Okay.
It's all marketing is. So, you want to obviously like get out to people that are interested in fitness, or, let's say if you're a personal trainer that deals specifically in like powerlifting, use those words, powerlifting, strongman, blah, blah, things like that.
Yeah.
And then you want to find immediately around the area that you want to, ascertain clients. So if you have a gym in a 10-mile, 15-mile radius, whatever it is around your area.
Okay.
You're going to make a bunch of different ads. I would say at least 5 to 6 different ads that the end purpose of it is basically getting them to try a free day, a free week, whatever it is. So that way they can test the waters. And you got to be willing to do it for free.
Yeah. So that's why you said you have to be able to get your clients' results first. Because if you're out there telling people come try a free week, and then you're not really doing much when they get there.
Absolutely. And so, listen, guys, there's a ton of business gurus that can teach you about this, right?
Yeah.
I'm giving the very high level overview of it, but the specificity in the fitness industry is what I'm trying to teach about right now. So, first, you got to have a good product, right? You have to have a niche. So you got to have a very well-defined niche. We're going to do a whole other podcast on that for you. But these ads that you're going to run are going to be something just basically offering somebody that free day, free week, free month. The more you can give, the more people you're going to get, right? Then you're going to run them through that process. At the end of that process, you are going to have a very specific conversation with that person, one-on-one, that is going to be your sales pitch. Now, I don't like the term sales pitch. And Sarah, you know this, like how we work things at our company.
Yeah. The last thing you want to do is have a scripted sales pitch because people just know that's what you're doing.
You never have a sales pitch. I just use that because it's the colloquial phrase that we use.
Yeah.
What you really have to have is a conversation preset in your mind. First, know that is this actually a good fit for this client?
Yeah.
Talk to them about their goals. Explain to them visually. Draw out the picture about where exactly they can be in 3, 6, 9 months, a year. Tell them exactly where they're going to go. Give them that. If you've also worked with other people, which like I said, you've been getting people results, you're going to make them a promise about where they're going to be, and then you're going to show them proof. With
your clients that you already have.
Exactly.
Got it.
You're going to have pictures, testimonials, whatever it is of all those people that you have. You're going to make them a promise. You're going to show them the proof. Then they're going to join your gym.
So when you say you have a conversation with them, does that mean that the ad then leads to you getting their information and then you personally reach out to them, or what does that look like? Yeah.
So you're right. Totally my bad. I skipped over that. The lead gen should be, now there are different ways to do it, but this, believe me and trust me, is the most effective way. You could run an ad that just says like, hey, come in and try out our gym for free on Thursday, right? And people will show up and they will go in for a free workout on that day.
Okay.
But if you do that, you've lost your most important thing, you. Right?
It's a thing. It's not a...
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
And now, right now, you are the person that is growing this. And you've got to learn this skill of how to run people through. So when they see the ad, they fill out a form. Name, number, email, Instagram.
For the trial.
Yep,
right, yeah.
Exactly. You got to fill this out to get the free trial. Then you're going to personally reach out to that person. A phone call.
Video message. That's all we do around here.
Video message. Do it on your phone. Say their name. Do not have a custom cut one that you pre-send to somebody. Look this person up on social media. Find out what they're into. What do they look like? What gym do they go to right now? Do your due diligence. Send them a video message. Hey, Crystal, I see that you're working out over there at Planet Fitness right now. I'm really proud of everything you're doing. I also saw that you signed up to do the free 1-week trial over here at Joe's Fitness. I think that this would be a perfect place for you. And I will personally take you through a workout over here. I want to introduce you to the team, show you everything that we do. Don't worry, it's 100% free. Can you meet over here on Wednesday at noon? Everything I just did there, you got to be specific to them. You got to know what they're doing. You got to talk to them about them. Then make a specific time that they're going to come and see you. You're going to give them that time. Now, it may be one workout. It depends on what you do, right? Are you a gym? It might be you need to give a free week. If you're a personal trainer, it might be like just an assessment day or whatever, right? That's up to you and your business. But you run them through that stuff. Then you got to find out what their goal is, right? When you know what their goal is, then you're going to run them through that exact same process. Here's your goal. Here's the problem that's keeping you from getting to your goal, right? And you got to find that out with them. For everybody, it's different, whether it's weight loss, building muscle, whatever that stuff is. And they obviously aren't where they want to be.
Or else they wouldn't have the goal.
They wouldn't have the goal.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't be looking for a new gym or a new personal trainer.
Totally.
Right? They've got some place that they want to be where they're not at right now.
Yeah.
You find out that goal. You find out what's keeping them from that goal. You explain to them how you two together are going to overcome this obstacle through the process that you have made, the workout plan, the personal training, the gym setting, whatever it is. Then you are, again, like I said, you're going to make them a promise about where they're going to be. You're going to show them the proof off of the stuff that you've already done. You then tell them your price and you get them to sign up right then and there. That is how you do it, and you cannot be scared about doing it. Mm-hmm. Okay, that was a bunch. Let's take it all back real quick.
Yeah,
okay.
That was good.
Take it all back real quick. So, what did you hear from all that when I was saying that?
Well, first, you have to have a system. If you're out there just nilly-willy or walking around trying to get people to come in, that's the only extent of where it's going to go.
Yep.
And that system, again, is a business approach. So going on Facebook or whatever ad system there might be, platform, and then coming up with a free offer and letting people be able to type in their information. That way, when you get their information, you can personally reach out to them, offer the extension of whatever that offer that you were giving them was, have them come in, go through exactly what you would be doing with them, find out their goals, what problems they have from getting there, come up with a solution together. And then the sales pitch, right, would be you promising them what you two can do together, and then even having proof, pictures, whatever it might be, testimonials that shows that you actually have the credibility to get them there. Absolutely. And then they sign up.
And then they sign up.
Because who wouldn't if you're going to literally, I'm going to solve all your problems.
Here you go. So that was beautiful, by the way.
I was really listening. When you were I bet if you watch these videos, my face is on what are you doing?
That's impressive. Okay, there's a couple things in here that I want to describe a little bit. First, you might be a little scared. A lot of trainers are scared about spending money on advertisement, right? You cannot think that way. If you are already training people and you're doing a good job, you got a great product, you have got to spend money to be able to reach new people. Your social media or your Facebook is not enough. And I'm telling you this very specifically, it is not good enough. Actually, the way that Facebook and Instagram is ran is that your posts are only seen by a small percentage of people that actually follow you. But on top of that, the people that follow you are not all of the people who would be interested in your product or service.
They're not at the end of the funnel. No.
The people that follow you, right? Maybe, I don't know, maybe it's 5,000, maybe it's 10,000, maybe it's 20,000. No. You want to be in front of 500,000 people, right? That's the top of the funnel. Then we bring it down to 10,000. Then we bring it down to 1,000. Then we bring it down to 100. Then the people that are actually walking into your door, right? Maybe it's 10 people, but you're going to sign up 10 clients that you're going to do a great job with and keep for a lifetime. Now, that's the first part.
Spend money to make money.
Spend money to make money, right? Next, when you go through this process with them, all of the other things that we teach in this podcast is how you keep them there. So we're not giving them all in this podcast, but we've done stuff like talking about the hot button. Those are things that you apply with people over time to keep them invested in what you're doing. And transferring responsibility, that's another one. There's so many small tactics about keeping people. Now, this is where it comes down to when we talk about scaling. See all those motions that I made? That was you doing those. Now what you're going to do is you pick which one you want to do. This is up to you. But I would recommend you are going to start having other trainers work underneath you, training the clients. Then you are just running the system. So you are no longer training the clients anymore. You have to move over to running the business. This is where then you will just be taking the ads, you run them through the process, and then you give them to the best client or the best trainer that you have a fit for them, right? Then, after that, you'll have to find somebody to do that role. You'll have to train them and show them how to walk them through that process over and over 1,000 times. It's just like teaching somebody to squat. Are they going to get it the first time?
No, are you seriously asking me?
Yeah, no,
I'm like, no.
no, absolutely not. It might take months, right? You got to do it with them over and over and over and get the crevices and the nuances, and they do the video right, and they follow up right, and they do all the little details.
Yeah.
You got to make a system. You got to have it written down so they know exactly what to follow. How many checklists do we have in our company?
The other day, you made fun of me because I was like, I think we need a checklist for that checklist. And you're like, no, that's too much.
That's
and
too
then
much.
like 2 minutes later, I was like, yeah, that's why we need a checklist for the checklist. And we actually made one.
We really do have a set of there's 5 different checklists. We then made a checklist to we had so many checklists. There's a checklist to check off that you went through all your checklists. But you know what? It sounds anecdotal, but it is true.
So helpful.
There are hospitals that have decreased the number of patients that have died by over 15% by simply applying a checklist.
A system.
Humans are fallible. We make mistakes. We're idiots. But if there's a piece of paper in front of us that we go click, 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 and check through, then the margin of error goes way down.
Yeah, and now that you know that it helps you understand that if you were going out and just handing out business cards, which is effective, you should go out into the community, but just going out without a system set in place of exactly how to acquire and have a system to get new people in, it's because of reasons like that. And it's okay, but now that you have something tactical that you can start implementing, it just makes it a lot easier.
And let's say, you're actually completely broke or you don't have any clients. Okay, maybe your system is you do have to start by going out and handing out business cards.
Yeah.
Right? But that still has to be a system. Okay, today I'm going to go hand out 20 business cards. The lead that says that they can come in for a free week's workout, right? And of those 20, I'm anticipating getting 1 back every week. And I got to go do 20 every single day. That's a lead generation system. It's not a very effective one, but it is a system.
It's a good place to start.
Great place to get started.
Cool.
Once again, then you have to teach somebody how to run that marketing system. Now
Is that why I'm in the marketing calls right now?
Yes, it is actually. So then on top of that, you would now be overseeing a team of trainers and making sure that they're educated and trained properly. You're going to have a marketing team. You might have another person who all that they're doing is follow up with people who are your actual current clients, making sure they're staying on top of their workouts and showing up, or that you might need a billing person.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, you're always going to need to be creating positions that solidify what is the base premise of what you do, which is getting people results.
Cool.
That's it.
When you really started running ads and stuff like that, what results did you see? Was it exponential? Was it more of a linear progression?
Let me give you the greatest answer ever.
Okay.
When I started running ads, I lost so much fucking money that I literally, I'm not joking, had to move out of my place and move in with my girlfriend and live on her couch because I didn't do the first step. I wasn't getting people results.
Got it. That's why you started with that.
I was an asshole. I was like, I have a business. I need to run.
Everyone to know.
I want everybody to know. And I'm going to spend as much money as I can getting these people in here. I spent a bunch of money. A bunch of people came in and they were like, this fucking sucks. I'm never coming back. And I'm going to tell everyone else not to fucking come in here. So I literally put gasoline on a fire that burnt my house down.
And then you were stuck on a couch.
And then I was stuck on a couch. So, but that is why that's that important. Marketing can actually just accelerate the death of your business. And so you have to have the humility to be able to look at what you're doing and have I, over the last 6 months, actually put together a quality product that people are ranting and raving about. These people are getting such good results. They're going out and telling other people and getting clients for me. If that is the truth, the honest to God truth, and not just in your fucking head, it happened once or twice, 1 or 2 people, but every person that you work with is out there telling other people about it.
Yep.
If that's the case, then you can start the automated lead generation system.
Boom!
Boom, baby!
Yeah.
I do want to give what you were kind of trying to get at there. What kind of results can you see if you do it the right way? Genuinely, you should be seeing somewhere between a 5 to 7 times multiplier on what you're spending on your ads. So a ROAS, a return on ad spend, a ROAS, as we like to call it.
I've heard that.
We call it in the industry. You did sit in on those marketing meetings, didn't you? You have been. So what that means is, okay, if my system is really good, like I said first, and then my lead generation system is good, and I get good at that, remember, that's a whole segment of your business as well, then you should be, every time I spend $1, I get $5 to $7 back.
Got it.
Right? That is a good return on ad spend. Now, there's some industries where it's way higher, like 20, and there's some that it's like 2 or 3. But if you're in the fitness industry, I'm talking specifically to you, it is
direct
5 to 7 times return on ad spend.
Cool.
Right?
Cool.
Okay. But remember that 5 to 7, that, now, like I said, is that you may be seeing $7 back for every dollar you spend. But now you've also got the cost of, I got to hire a guy that does the lead generation system, and I got to hire more trainers, and I probably got to get more equipment. So, the whole point of building a business, if you want to scale, is not just that every dollar is going into your fucking pocket, guys. That is not how this works.
Not to scale.
Not to scale.
Yeah.
It's how do I build an infrastructure that I could take myself out of and it would still run effectively.
Yeah.
That's what scaling is. So, all right, we came up with the problem. We got the solution. I think we nailed this one in the coffin.
Totally.
I feel really good about this. All right, now, this was more of a business one, which I really enjoy doing. But if you listen to this and it genuinely did, this went like, click, I got some information from that. Genuinely send this to another trainer, another gym owner, I don't even care if they own a supplement company, if they're my competitor. Yeah. I want them to kick ass at this too, so we can raise the standard of what it is to be in the fitness industry. Share this with somebody else. Thank you guys for listening.
Bye.
We'll see you next time.